Hi, so I'm going to talk a little bit about money. I don't really talk about money, it's not a topic that I talk about a lot, but I'm going to touch a little bit about money. It's going to be a bit lengthy. So if you want to come back to watch this video or sit back and chill, let's talk, okay? And I'm going to be reading from my book, so I will stop and pause in between. Okay, so the concerns about money right now, for the average Joe, the ordinary person, your neighbor, whoever. Okay, so we've got people that either they work from home or they go to 9 to 5. So if you are working from home or if you are have a 9 to 5, you're getting your money in your bank account. It's cash. You on your way, you're doing your thing. Then we've got the people that's wondering, where can I apply for a job? Where can I get a job? Should I start the business? And then with all that comes questions like, who do I approach? Where do I go? The who's, the what's in the house, all that. So for each individual, I would say it's like use it to your own discretion. Take this information and take the information that you get, that you research, and then use that to your own discretion to make a sound decision. Okay. So we all know that we are going to head now towards a digital currency. Okay. So everything will be digital. Under that, we have the cashless society, and then we get blockchain, okay, crypto. And the society seems to be transitioning smoothly into it. They seem to be embracing this, and it seems to be going well for everybody, okay? People are making their money. So I just want to talk about the long term effects of this, or what implications this have, or what can we anticipate from blockchain. Money, CBDC, digital currency, whatever you want to call it right now. Okay. So I speculate data centers. Okay. So we'll get back to that, or you'll see where it goes. Okay. Um, Blockchain needs an enormous amount of electricity and water. I mean, sorry, the data centers need water and electricity. Blockchain requires an enormous amount of electricity. Okay. Um, it needs a massive amount of electricity because miners use powerful computers to solve complex puzzles and to validate transactions and secure networks. This makes it easy. This makes it energy intensive, with the difficulty scaling up as more miners join, requiring ever increasing power to maintain the system. So, whatever the solution is, it is what it is. Data centers require a lot of water, they consume a lot of water, and they consume a lot of electricity, an immense amount. Also, it's tied up to the beast system, as they call it in modern days. It's modern day slavery. Sorry, a digital prison, what I would call it. Okay, so with blockchain, the data centers, everything is going to be like intertwined. Okay, so this also leads to smart cities, smart grids. It's all connected. So you not only will you be in a digital currency, digital present, you can only use it there, but it's also linked to the city. You can only use it there, you can only you can't really move. It's not you can't, you get what I'm saying. But yes, okay. So currently there's a race war, okay, regarding the data centers with the USA and China. I believe France and Germany is also in this race, and it's very important for them. This race is like critical for them, and as you can see, Elon Musk is the forerunner right now on social media with his data center in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay. So I think the scene from The Matrix where Morpheus first shows Neo what the Matrix really looks like.
You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
We have only bits and pieces of information, but what we know for certain is that at some point in the early 21st century, all of mankind was united in celebration. We marveled at our own magnificence as we gave birth to AI.
AI? You mean artificial intelligence?
A singular consciousness that spawned an entire race of machines.
It's all you see is wasteland. There's nothing. There's just darkness. And I always used to wonder, why does it look like that? Why does the actual matrix, as he says, this is what it looks like. Like you could see no life, no greenery. There's nothing. So how did it get to that point? Kind of makes sense now because data centers require a shitload of power. And water. Data centers are consuming more water and electricity than humans. What does that tell you? That should say a lot. So it's all connected into blockchain, the CBDC, the B system, Elon Musk, the new god coming from there.
The xAI data center, or supercomputer center, training from beginning installation to start of training in 19 days, which is the fastest that anyone has ever gotten a supercomputer to train.
And is that in that new building off the side?
That's in Memphis, actually.
It's in Memphis?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's where you were?
Yeah.
I see.
Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt.
Right. Yeah, you're bringing what?
Perhaps that's where our new god will come from.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, I wish that was funny. Yeah, okay, so I want to talk to you about alignment.
That was funny.
Yeah, right.
This thing is so intertwined. That's why I'm saying use your own discretion when making these choices about money. And I will make a part 2 because it's not all doom and gloom. I just don't have the time to be sitting and talking here forever. I mean, I get really irritated. Anyway, I'm going to put up some videos, some clips, some screenshots. Pause, read them. Ask me if you want to save the video. I don't know if you want me to send you the videos. DM me. Respect my privacy as well. And my time. Anyway, so I'll make a part 2 if necessary. But yes, people, making this choice heading into the future regarding where you want to go financially, consider these factors in this video. Consider just what I've said. I mean, I don't know it all, but there's nothing new under the sun. Anywho, people, have a nice day. Bye.
A public hearing as Elon Musk, xAI, seeks an air permit for their gas turbines. There are major health concerns with air pollution topping the list.
WRIG's Brian Didlake was there as many people said this data center is not welcome in their area.
We're going to continue to help build a better, more sustainable electric grid for Memphis.
xAI representatives drowned out by a huge crowd gathered at Fairleigh High School's auditorium. The debate heated throughout the evening. One person was even escorted out of the meeting. Almost all in opposition of xAI's request for an air permit for 15 of its 35 methane gas turbines.
So here is the timeline as the Shelby County Health Department knows it.
The health department presenting this timeline showing it has been following protocol.
Why we can't breathe at home? Y'all get to breathe at home.
But folks in the Boxtown, South Memphis, and others who live near the xAI facility shared their concerns. Originally, the Elon Musk-owned company drafted their permit for 15 turbines, but with more than double that amount on site, the concerns kept pouring in.
It's not just xAI. We don't care, or we didn't care when the Byhalia pipeline tried to come through South Memphis.
It will be years of public officials denying what has happened while we watch our elders die and our children suffer. That's Memphis's future if we don't stop xAI.
We demand that they act in the best interest of the people in this community and in this county.
Greater Memphis Chamber's Bobby White, speaking in support of the air permit request, maintains XAI emissions will be at 92% below the EPA requirement.
At the end of the day, the investments and the things that we'll see coming from the company will play out over time.
Still, County Commissioner Erica Sugarman is calling on XAI, MLGW, and the Tennessee Valley Authority to bring a representative to the next County Commission meeting.